Hi girls! Okay, so I know that you know that I'm not there because there's a substitute, but have no fear. I'm still gonna give you class. Okay, so if you don't have your vocabulary book, you need to go get it, okay? I'm gonna give you a minute to do that. Okay, so turn to page 72. We're going to go over the word, okay, together. Identify the part of speech, the definition, how it's used in a sentence, any possible synonyms or antonyms, okay? And then we're going to identify if it has a positive connotation or a negative connotation, okay? Today we're going to do the first 10 vocabulary words, okay? After this video is complete, you're going to have some exercises to do, okay? So let's get started. Okay. So the first word we're going to go over is anonymous. It's an adjective. It means unnamed, without the name of a person involved, the writer or composer. Kind of reminds me of Emily Dickinson, who would publish her poetry anonymously. Unknown, lacking individuality or character. Okay? So the word is used in a sentence this way. The detective received an anonymous tip that helped to narrow the search for the thief. A synonym for anonymous is nameless. Okay, so is it a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? I'll give you a second. Okay, let's continue. Browse. Browse is a verb. Okay, so it's usually going to take the action, not usually always going to take, it's a verb. Verbs take action. To nibble, graze, to read casually, to window shop. Like when you go to the mall and you're just browsing and you're not going to buy any new clothes. At least that's what you tell yourself. Okay? It's used in a sentence like this. I like to browse through a book before I decide to buy it. Okay? Synonyms are scan, dip into, and the antonyms are pore over and scrutinize. Okay, is it a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? Ready? Next word, dupe. This word is a noun, and it means a person easily tricked or deceived. It also can be used as a verb, to deceive. Let's see how it's used as a noun. He played the dupe in one of Shakespeare's comedies. So he was the person who was tricked or deceived. The second sentence. The villain in the play tried to dupe the hero out of his money. So in this case, it is deceiving. The person is deceiving another person. The synonyms are mislead, hoodwink, delude, and the antonyms are undeceive and disabuse. Okay, so dupe. Does it have a positive, a negative, or a neutral connotation? Answer now. Have the answer? Let's continue. Dynamic. Dynamic is an adjective. It means active, energetic, or forceful. I'm dynamic. The sentence that we're going to see it in is, the social network was looking to hire a creative person with a dynamic personality. Right? Synonyms are high-powered and bold. And the antonyms are lazy. This is a long word. Like that's let's just skip that one. It's just no. Lethargic and sluggish. Okay, so word number 5. Oh wait, sorry. Is it a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? Got the answer? Number 5. Eradicate. It's a verb. It means to root out, get rid of, or destroy completely. So let's see how it's used in a sentence. The team of doctors and researchers worked tirelessly to eradicate the disease. Okay? The synonyms are uproot or abolish. Antonyms are implant, instill, foster, or promote. Okay? So, does this word have a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? Answer now. Got the answer? Let's continue. Number 6, frustrate. It's a verb. To prevent from accomplishing a purpose or fulfilling a desire. To cause feelings of discouragement. Okay? It's used in the sentence the following way. Nothing could frustrate our plans to storm the fort. The synonyms are foil, baffle, or disappoint. Antonyms are help, assist, and abate. Does it have a positive, a negative, or neutral connotation? Okay, the next word, grim. It's an adjective, and it means stern, merciless, fierce, savage, or cruel. Okay? The sentence it's used in is millions of poor people face the grim prospect of hunger. Synonyms, dreadful, frightful, and the antonyms are mild, merciful, and delightful. So, does this word have a positive, a negative, or a neutral connotation? Inimitable is an adjective, okay? And it means not capable of being copied or imitated, okay? And the sentence it's used in is, the young performer stole the show with her inimitable charm. The synonyms are matchless, comparable, and unique. So, does it have a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? Number 9, makeshift. It's a noun, and it means a temporary substitute for something else. It's also an adjective, crude, flimsy, or temporary. Okay, so how is it used in a sentence? Let's look at the way it's used as a noun. The boards and cinder blocks are only a makeshift until the bookcase arrives. Okay? The next one. The army cot serves as a makeshift bed for guests. So, as you see in the first sentence, it's being used as a substitute for something else. And in the second sentence, it's being used as something that's temporary, a temporary bed. The synonyms are stopgap, improvisation. The antonyms are permanent, durable, solid, and sturdy. Last word, marginal. It's an adjective, and it means in, at, or near the edge or margin. Only barely good, largely or important enough for the purpose. Okay? So, it's used in a sentence in the following way. During times of economic hardship, many people have only a marginal standard of living. So, they only have a barely good enough standard for living. A synonym is borderline, peripheral. Antonyms are central, pivotal, or focal. Okay. So does it have a positive, negative, or neutral connotation? Okay, girls. Now let's get into the rest of the exercises. I'm going to read you a sentence, and they're from your grammar book, your vocabulary book. Okay? And you're going to tell me which word from the first 10 vocabulary words we've discussed fits in the sentence. Okay? So here's the first one. The first sentence. Is there any sight in the world more restful than cows, blank, in a meadow alongside a little brook? I'm going to read the sentence one more time, and then the video is going to pause and you have to answer. Is there any sight in the world more restful than cows, blank, in a meadow alongside a little brook? Do you have the answer? Okay, let's move on. Number 2. When unexpected guests turned up on the doorstep, I hurriedly made a few blank arrangements to accommodate them. One more time. When unexpected guests turned up on the doorstep, I hurriedly made a few blank arrangements to accommodate them. Number 3. I like to write blank notes in the book alongside important material, but I never do so unless the book belongs to me. I'm going to read the sentence one more time. I like to write blank notes in a book alongside important material, but I never do so unless the book belongs to me. So, number 4. After several unsuccessful attempts to catch the waiter's eye, I became more than a little blank. Number 5. When we saw the blank expression on the poor man's face, we realized that the situation was indeed serious. One more time. When we saw the blank expression on the poor man's face, we realized that the situation was indeed serious. Number 6. There is quite a contrast between the blank administration that now runs the country and the do-nothing regime that preceded it. One more time. There is quite a contrast between the blank administration that now runs the country and the do-nothing regime that precedes it. I lost count. Now we're on number 7. Many books have been written about boys, but none of them can match the blank qualities in the taste let me start that one again. Number 7. Many books have been written about boys, but none of them can match the blank qualities in the tales of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. One more time. Many books have been written about boys, but none of them can match the blank qualities in the tales of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Number 8. We may not be able to blank crime in our community, but if we go about it in the right way, I'm sure we can reduce it greatly. Again. We may not be able to blank crime in our community, but if we go about it in the right way, I'm sure we can reduce it greatly. Next sentence. I was blank into trusting him, but I have paid a heavy price for being misled so easily. Again, I was blank into trusting him, but I have paid a heavy price for being misled so easily. And the last one. Although we know who wrote such famous epics as the Aeneid or the Iliad, the author of Beowulf remains blank. One more time. Although we know who wrote such famous epics as Aeneid or the Iliad, the author of Beowulf remains blank. Okay, girls. So you've officially finished the class, and we have reviewed the first 10 vocabulary words. I hope that you're behaving, being really good with the substitute teacher. If I hear anything when I come back, you know what's going to happen. Which I don't know what's going to happen. So, behave. Bye! There is a meadow, sorry, the first one. I can't, you're looking at me. Okay, I'm back. It was Rosalis that was looking at me and she makes me nervous. Yes, this is gonna be in the video. A little bit? A little bit. No? A little what? A little bit? 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 Yeah, bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're recording already? Hi, girls. Okay. Hazlo de nuevo. Yo quiero empezar de nuevo. No me gusta. No me gusta.
¿Por qué?
Guys, I get nervous.
No.
Pausa. Yo quiero empezar de nuevo.
Ya, entonces, síguelo. Tú haces una pausa y lo sigues.
No.
¿Quieres que lo haga? ¿Te dije en serio?
What the heck is wrong with this teacher? She's so crazy.